In the newest Star Wars Ahsoka show, we see Sabine Wren have some crazy impressive force moves, force powers, and the ability to wield the lightsaber is pretty impressive from her. So how does this happen? Is she too strong? Let's talk about it. I have seen countless amounts of backlash on Twitter and things like that, different social platforms saying that this Sabine Wren character in Ahsoka is way too powerful. I've heard friends talk about it, other people talk about it. And I just want to bring up my point of view on this. So obviously, yes, Sabine has some really specifically high level force powers in the show, ones that we don't typically see from people that are just learning the force. But I think we have to take into consideration how Disney is treating the force, kind of even how George laid it out, saying that everyone has the force. It's just about, honing into your powers and using it. And I think if you look at the specific situations that Sabine was in, those situations almost made her really dive deep for herself because she was in a panic and struggle mode to really pull the force out and kind of just count on the force. You can kind of see her struggling within herself, like really trying to use the force. And I think that the situations that she used the force in, for example, when she had to push Ezra up to the ship when they were leaving that universe or that galaxy, and she performed it really, really well and kind of easy, I think it's because it was like fight or flight. She really had to pull this off or Ezra could potentially die, and she would feel horrible about that. But then there's the other side of things where, okay, the situations are valid. Obviously, those things need to happen for the show to continue. Like, if Ezra just falls and dies there, that's kind of just ruins the whole point of going to the planet. But the other aspect here is that, is it kind of just given to her? Like, did Dave Filoni just give her these force powers in spite of we need this to happen in the TV show, so let's give her these force powers to make things work smoother? But at the end of the day, we just have to kind of accept the fact that this is not the same exact Star Wars layout that George left for us. Obviously, the prequels and the original trilogy, the Force seemed a lot different. The presence of the Force seemed different. It seemed more mystique, more mysterious. And nowadays, it just feels like it's kind of given to most characters. But I will say, I like Sabine's character. I think that, she's necessary moving forward with the Ahsoka show and throughout this series as well. Seeing what they do next, I'm excited for. Obviously, her and Ahsoka will probably train a bit on this galaxy, on this planet, while they're in it. We don't really know what they're going to do moving forward, but I'm just assuming that Sabine will only get stronger from here, and we kind of have to just take that and accept it, and just understand that Dave Filoni is good for Star Wars, and the characters that he makes, we've been loving for 15 years now, so let's just continue to love these characters, have a good time with Star Wars, just enjoy the shows for what they are, and just keep moving forward. So I hope you guys all have an amazing day. May the Force be with you all. And let me know if you have any comments, questions below. Just leave them in the comments and I'll answer some.